The company that has remained steadfast and kept the right principles. The company headed toward the world with the right principles. The company that grows with its customers and shares generously. We are Atomy. Atomy, which has been growing ever since its establishment in 2009, achieved 2.2 trillion Korean won in global sales in 2022 and surpassed 15 million global members. Atomy's #1 goal of going beyond customer satisfaction to customer success continues to be its top priority to this day. Providing good quality products at reasonable prices, Atomy's competitiveness lies in the nature of distribution. The absolute quality and absolute price product philosophy that Atomy has practiced since its inception is included in all of its products such as health functional foods, beauty, living, food, fashion, home appliances, and more. Atomy Hemohim surpassed 2 trillion Korean won in cumulative sales, ranked #1 in domestic health functional food exports. It has gotten international patents in 21 countries and is forging a unique new path for health functional food products. Absolute Skincare, which has become one of the best-selling cosmetics in the industry with sales of 100 billion Korean won every year since its launch. Absolute Skincare received King Sejong Award from the Korean Intellectual Property Office in 2021 for the first time in the cosmetics industry and was selected as world-class product for next generation selected by Ministry of Trade, Industry and Energy in 2022. The Fame, another luxury cosmetic product reborn with upgraded ingredients and technology, is also loved by consumers as it reflects Atomy's product philosophy. Atomy practices customer-centered management in all its business activities, and such efforts were recognized by the acquisition of Customer-Centered Management Certification for 2 consecutive years, which is a unique accomplishment in the industry. Starting with the U.S. branch in 2010, Atomy is a global company which opened 25 branches in Asia, South America, Oceania, Europe, etc., with 15 million members worldwide. It opened branches in Brazil, Mongolia, and Uzbekistan in 2022. And starting with Germany in 2023, it is planning to open 20 branches within the next 5 years. Atomy's GSGS strategy, which stands for Global Sourcing Global Sales, allows the supply of products that align with the absolute quality and absolute price philosophy through Atomy's global sales network. Atomy's success system, in which the company runs all seminars, allows any member to succeed regardless of individual ability. This is the driving force behind Atomy's distinctive growth. The next generation of online and offline distribution broadcasters, which presents Atomy's vision to members around the world regardless of time and space. Entertainment and media, which converges business and culture. Atomy provides the vision of a global success system, which transcends time and space by providing a variety of services. For our partner companies to pay the utmost attention to quality, Atomy provides various support measures for partnering companies such as cash payment within 1 week from delivery, interest-free operating fund loans, and joint quality management systems, among others. These create a culture of accompanied growth. Sharing is a mission that all companies must fulfill. Atomy's executives, employees, partnering companies, and members all practice sharing together to improve the lives of all members of society. Wherever sharing is needed around the world, global branches will be united to support happiness for all. The company that holds true to its principles while creating a new distribution culture. The company expanding globally with the trust of people around the world. The company that dreams of customer success while moving beyond customer satisfaction. The company that cherishes the spirit. We are proud Atomy.
All right, Novelette, the stage is all yours.
Introduction.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the call this afternoon. I'll be your host, Nick, along with Novelette Brian, our special guest this afternoon. With any further ado, we'll go ahead and have Novelette Brian take the stage, and make sure you guys have a pen and a piece of paper to take down some very incredible notes, so that way you know all about Atomy product, because she is a product specialist when it comes to Atomy products. All right, so other than stage, you have the stage, Novelette.
Hello and good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming out, and Happy New Year. We all made it into 2024, so that's a blessing right there. So I'm going to go straight in. We know that Atomy is all about a healthy lifestyle. And in my belief, this company promotes a lifestyle of health. This is why we have all these wonderful products, whether it's the supplement, the skincare, even some healthy food. So when I talk to people in regards to Atomy, it is a lifestyle change for those who want it. Some people already have that lifestyle and they want to continue it. And there are those that are looking. Like a gentleman approached me at church and he said, "What is it that you do?" And I went into it and he's like, "Oh, I'm interested. I'm looking for that." And then he started to just roll it out of his diabetes and this and all the stuff that he wants to change. So just remember, change. A lot of people are looking for that now when it comes to their health. And we have the product that can help them with that. So I believe I'm going to start off with water, which is not one of our products, but for me, water is like gasoline for the car. Our body runs on water. We're a water being. And I notice that when I talk to a lot of individuals, they don't drink water. If we're taking the supplements and we're just getting enough water to swallow that supplement, our bodies cannot fully utilize whatever product we're taking, because water is the transporter to our cells. And if it's not our cells, we're just taking expensive supplement. Water is going to break it down and get it into the cells. Like for hemoheme, when I called Atomy a few years back, they recommend that you take it with lots and lots of warm water. So today I'm going to start with water, as I said. So did we know that water is called the fountain of youth? So many people, especially us ladies, we're out there spending thousands of dollars on skincare supplement to keep us looking younger, which is great. We have that here. But imagine if we're getting in the right amount of water every day and then taking these wonderful supplements, how much better. Let's rephrase that. We would get what we're looking for, because the water and the supplements work hand in hand. So I wanted to read a little bit on dehydration. the effects of dehydration on the body. And I have it right here on the screen. Why is my article not open? Okay. So it shows here from your health journal how dehydration affects our body, because we have so many individuals that have all these different health issues. Almost all our health issue as we get older too comes from chronic dehydration. So as we hydrate, I'm just going to skip to, but it talks about here, lots of pain that we know right away comes from not drinking enough water. 95% of people that are not drinking enough water, that happens. So I'm going to skip to a little bit and go to, I had my form here. So it says, he said, when someone comes into his office and they're in a lot of pain, right away, he knows they're not drinking enough water. And this is a chiropractor. And then it goes on here. Why is it not moving down? Okay. Okay, so right here, the serious problem of dehydration include this problem. How many individuals we know have bulging discs and spine issue and all those other issues that's going on? Dehydration. Okay, a person who is dehydrated can have headaches. Perfect example, my sister, when I lived in Georgia and she was here in Florida, she had massive headaches. And at the time, I wasn't so well versed on the benefits of water. And then I learned, and I explained to her that she was chronically dehydrated, that she had it so bad where she had to put up blackout blinds. Once she started to hydrate, she's never had that problem again. So it goes here with dizziness, heaviness, dehydration, even high blood pressure. And it says 99% of people that come into his office, okay, we passed that, with the disc is recurring pain from chronic dehydration. It said the body releases something called histamine. When we are dehydrated, histamine causes the body to hold on to water because our body's wondering when is the next time it's going to get water. So it holds on to it. And as I said, histamine can also cause chronic inflammation in the body, and inflammation causes pain. So the skin becomes pumped and also causes flake, allergies. Do you also know that asthma, a lot of asthma comes from that? Some comes from, the chemical in the home, but asthma, big time also is dehydration. So just understand how important water is to the body. Because here, I don't have this on the screen. The average human body is 70% water. The brain is 80% water. That's where most of the water goes to the brain and the liver. The liver is 90% water. And if we notice, liver disease is on an all-time high. And this generation is one of the first generation that's truly not drinking water. And people are dying from liver disease like crazy now. Then the bone is 35% water and the blood is 83% water. The blood goes through the entire body. It carries the nutrients, it carries the oxygen. So if we do not have water in, we're in serious trouble. So it also regulates our body temperature. So a lot of women, especially when they get to the age of menopause, they start having that hot flash. Guess what? If you start to hydrate with that, it will go away because water regulates the temperature. You just have to start hydrating, drink a lot more water. Now, how much water do you need to get into the body? The rule of thumb is they used to say 8 glasses, but I'm a small person. Mm-hmm. Compared to someone that's 400 pounds, 8 bottles will do for me, but I don't think it's going to work for the other person that's 400. So the norm is for minimal hydration is half your body weight in ounces per day. Now, if we're eating a lot of fruits, because you can also get water from fruits, which is like watermelon, cantaloupe, any of those fruits that's like 90% water, that also helps. Coconut water is great. So get it in, and as it says, watch the difference in your body. Even your skin, you will see the difference in your skin as you drink. And here it says, avoid cold water or ice water because it just shocks the body and you just end up going to the bathroom with very little absorption. So the water is going to go in and you're going to release it right back out because it's not being absorbed. And that's why you see people that drink ice cold water, they're always thirsty because it's not being absorbed. Your body cannot utilize it when it's cold. So I think that's that there. Because we talk about the headache and the dizziness and all that. So I just want to, this is the new year and everyone is always talking about, I'm going to take control of my health. And all, as I said that, you're in control of your health, not your doctor, because as we go to the doctor, people understand doctors are not trained about going to the root cause of the problem. Most of their time in medical school is about how to prescribe prescription drugs. They never ask you, let's sit down and figure out what's the cause of this problem and try to figure out how to get to the root cause. You go in, you say whatever it is, and they do the blood work and it comes back and they write your prescription. You are in charge of your health. If you give your health over to the doctor, you're going to be on a whole lot of prescription drugs. Now, they do, but you are the one that have to maintain your health. So anyway, so let's go on with the water here. As it says here, it can cause asthma and sinus problem. Also, dry eyes and dry mouth. I forgot about that because I meet a lot of people, oh, they have dry eyes and they have dry mouth and they give you that prescription for it as well. And you're spraying it in. But if you start to hydrate, because guess what? Your tears are water. Your saliva is water. So just as there's a book that says, water your health and watch it grow. So that's it for hydration here. I skipped some of the things on that. And then I want to go into, oh, Nick, can you show that book also? Which, let me, are you there?
Yep, I'm here.
Let me stop sharing so you can do that.
Okay.
There's a book that's called You're Not Sick, You're Thirsty. That's a good book for everyone to read.
Okay. Now?
No, you're not sick, you're thirsty. This is for
Oh,
later.
okay. The other book then.
Yeah, the first one that I said to show first. This is gonna be the last one.
Last one. Yeah. Hold on. Let me bring up that one. Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to find it here in my little stash. I had it open.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
So this is it. You're not sick, you're thirsty. This doctor here, when I said he's an expert, he's truly an expert. He has cured thousands of people with just water. Read the book and you'd be amazed at how water can heal you from the inside out, but also the right water. No distilled water or reverse osmosis, because those are considered dead water. They have no minerals. Water needs to have minerals for it to hydrate your body. Spring water is the best because the purified water, the distilled, the reverse osmosis, they have no minerals. Well, spring water, if you're buying it at the store. If you have a good alkaline system at home, then you're doing great. So thank you, Nick. I'm gonna cover the toothpaste next, and then I'll go into some of our other products.
Okay.
So let me go take back. Try to find my screen back. Okay, share. Okay. Can you guys see me?
Yes.
Okay. I just need to find my website back. I think I minimized everything, sorry.
Yeah, just look to see if you put it your web browser, whatever web browser you're using.
Oh, I lost it. Okay. Let's just go back and. All right, sorry, guys. So I'm gonna go with the toothpaste today, as I said, because we have a powerful product here. And the reason why I wanted to talk about the toothpaste is I learned something that I did not know before in regards to oral health. We know we have an excellent toothpaste product here because of what it can do for our gum. But most people are not aware of how deadly gum disease can be. It's detrimental. It can actually kill you because you can have a heart attack. Your mouth is the window to your internal system. And what goes on here affects the entire body. Now, we know this toothpaste is great. We've had lots and lots of testimony. It takes care of cavity, plaque, tartar, bad breath. It's anti-plaque, anti-tartar. It takes care of gingivitis, and it really does eliminate bad odor. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. No longer are you waking up with bad breath because, of course, it's killing the bacteria in your mouth as you sleep. The propolis does that. It's in a lot of wound care products on the market too. And it's the anti-inflammation helps to take care of the gum. Because a lot of people would end up having receding gum. And typically when you go to the dentist, they're checking your gum, the measurement of your gum to see where you're at in regards to gum disease and so forth. So I should have kept it up here, but you have that one, Nick? For the gum, I probably should have just kept it. Are you there?
I am. And you're talking about the picture that you sent me?
Yes,
Yeah, I have it.
because that's number 2.
Okay. 1 second. I'll share my screen and then I'll open it up. Give me 1 second. It's right here.
No, not that one.
Not this one?
Remember the one I said is number. Oh, well, leave that on the screen.
Yeah.
These are just some before and after. Yeah. Of testimonies, but this is the one I wanted to show. How many of us knew that gum disease can cause all these issues? I didn't know that tooth loss and gum disease increase the risk of Alzheimer's disease and dementia. That was shocking. Now, did you know gum disease increased kidney and pancreatic cancer by 62%? And it's also associated with rheumatoid arthritis. And it says people with gum disease are twice as likely to die from heart disease and 3 times as likely to die from a stroke. I did not know that. Now, I knew about the heart attack, but not that. Bacteria in your mouth travels to other parts of your body through your bloodstream. Diabetes and bleeding gum increase your risk of premature death by 400 to 700%. So all these issues here, we have such a powerful toothpaste that can help to prevent all these issues. Everything that we see here on the screen, pregnant women with gum disease have a 1 in 7 chance of giving birth to a healthy baby of normal size. So look at the different factors that come in with someone having gum disease. And a lot of the toothpaste on the market, it's not helping the gum. we see that because you meet so many people that no longer have teeth in their mouth, or it seems like everyone has gum disease. But we know that Atomy Propolis toothpaste works. I had a gentleman years back, and he had gum disease. And in no time, the odor was gone. He went back to the dentist, and they were actually shocked because he's had it for years. And they wanted to know what it is that he was doing, because his gum was coming back to normal. So we have, again, I will say, a powerful toothpaste here to share. And when I use it, also for those who have gum disease, what I do recommend is that they use a lot of the toothpaste and you brush and they hold it in their mouth. They will come back and tell me they live going up in the gum. Don't just brush and rinse. Hold it in the mouth for a while, swish it around, and you're going to feel that toothpaste going up in the gum. And that's really going to help with the problem. So that's it for the toothpaste. And thank you, Nick, with that one. So let me go back to sharing my screen again. So that's the toothpaste. So, and it says here, 4 in 1 adults in the United States have untreated tooth decay, gum disease. Nearly half, 46% of all adults aged 30 or older show signs of gum disease. So we have a lot of work to do when it comes to that. And kids also, from 5 to 19 years old with untreated dental caries 16.9% of the kids. So it's a serious problem here in the US. If you try to make an appointment just to go to the dentist right away, you're not getting in because they have such a long waiting list. So let's try to help to solve the problem out there with our toothpaste. I love having the small toothpaste samples to give out, you know, because someone uses it, they're coming back for toothpaste. So that's it on the toothpaste there. And next I'm going to go to our Hemoheme. I think that's the order I told Nick I was going in. So I'm trying to stick to that order for him. So today we're going to talk about Hemoheme as usual, because I know someone's going to ask about Hemoheme eventually. So let's go to our Hemoheme. Now, Hemoheme for me is, I think this is my belief, the most important product we have on the Atomy website. And why do I say that? As I mentioned before, doctors do not go to the root cause of the problem. Hemoheme does. It detoxes the body. For us to restore our health, no matter what our health issues are, we have to clean the body up. And that's what Hemoheme does. I'm just going to do a little disclaimer here as before we talk about it. Hemoheme does not cure or heal sickness or disease. It simply assists the body through detoxification by removing toxic buildup and cleansing your colon as well. By removing all contaminants, the body can then take over and do what it was created to do, which is heal itself. Because God created this system to work perfectly as long as we keep it clean and give it what it needs. And this is what Hemoheme does. Me personally, I tell people the first property of Hemoheme is detoxification. You're going to go to the bathroom. It's going to move out whatever is sitting in our colon. And as the saying goes, death starts in the colon. They said when John Wayne died, he had, I think, 30-something pounds or more of feces in his colon. And a lot of times we see people out there with these large stomach that is so tight. A lot of times it's feces that's in there. So as we take this product and it starts to clean the body up, then we put in all these wonderful other products in there, we start getting results. I do not start anyone on any product with health issues before I give them Hemoheme, because cleansing the body and then putting in the wonderful products is why we're going to get the health restoration. So let's talk about Hemoheme and what it does for the body. So Hemoheme is comprised of these are the three main products that it's made of, and it's 100% natural food. Our body naturally absorbs plant-based products. So Angela radix is a plant used to make medicine. It is used for heartburn, intestinal gas, loss of appetite, circulation problem, runny nose, nervousness, plaque, and trouble sleeping. Then we have the next one, which is feminine official use as a herbal drug in the treatment of pain, inflammation, menstrual disturbance. When I have young ladies with any type of issue with their monthly cycle, I put them on Hemoheme. And it helps tremendously with that pain. Anti-vitamin deficiency disease, it also acts as a blood pressure depressant. In addition, there are several reports suggesting that it has pharmacology property to tumor, and they act as an inhibitor to high glucose induced, and as you see there. So it's also found to use as a herbal medicine for chronic, for cancer and chemo prevention. And then the last one is the Japanica, is a plant found in northern Japan. This plant is used for gout, osteoarthritis, fever, respiratory tract illness, and cough. It is also used for menstrual cramp again. Polycystic ovarian syndromes, premenstrual syndrome is also used for viral hepatitis, liver cirrhosis, upset stomach, muscle cramping, hardening of the arteries, and as we see here. Epilepsy, nerve pain, migraine headaches, and chronic fatigue syndrome. And then I wanted to share this. Now, Hemoheme is also patented in several different countries. So it's not just a fly-by-night product that someone created in a lab. This was years of coming together by the Korean FDA. And as we see, countries are not going to invest in a product to get a patent on it if it is not a good product. Now, look at number 7. The US has a patent on it for herbal composition of improving anti-cancer activity, which means they believe that this product can help with cancer. Immune response, as I read here, it does the body and protecting the body from oxidative damage, and the method of preparing the same. So I share this with people all the time because I want them to see that this is not a fly-by-night product. These patents are all over the world in these countries. Korea has 1, 2, 3, 4 patent on it. And it says anti-cancer here as well. So we have a powerful product here that really does work. For me, it doesn't matter what health issues someone has, I always start with Hemoheme. I don't care what type of cancer it is, because cancer is cancer. It's just, where did it pop up in the body? It's the same, it starts from the same thing. Acid, too much acid in the body. Our pH has to be balanced. There's a pH scale. If the pH goes over to the acidic side, then you're open up to cancer, arthritis, all these other itis, and whatever disease comes up. If you're on the alkaline side, you're not going to get any of those chronic or degenerative disease. So balancing the pH, clean the body up, give it what it needs, lots of water, exercise, sunshine, the whole work. People get up and walk, because as you walk, it also helps to kick in that immune system. It helps the body when we go out and walk, and not just stroll, walking. Because on the bottom of your feet has pressure points that for every organ in your body. So as you're walking, you're basically massaging all those internal organs. They're getting exercise as you walk. So also let's try to get out and walk this year as well and get our health going. So I just wanted to show this as well, so we can see that if, for those that are new, that this is not a fly-by-night product. It also, if you go and you do your research, it helps with pulmonary issue. There's a lot of information out there, NIH.gov, PubMed, even just Googling, the information is there. So, you know, share the product, use the product, and get your testimony as well. Now, let me go back to the website. So I also wanted to talk about, as we take hemoheme, this is what happens to our body as time progresses. I tell people, natural products take time. It's not a 1 box or 2 box, and you've had your health issues for 10, 15, 20 years, and you're expecting an overnight success. Our bodies, our cells regenerate. We regenerate new cells. So as we're taking these products, we're going to regenerate. A new heart is regenerated every 20 years. New bones every decade. New hair every 3 to 6 years. New nails every 6 to 10 months. New red blood cells every 4 months. And that's the secret right there. As we take the hemoheme, every 4 months, that we're regenerating new blood cells. That's how the restoration is going to happen with all these other regeneration that's going on. We also get a new liver, regenerate a new liver every 5 months, new outer skin layer every month, new lungs every 3 weeks, new taste buds every 2 weeks, and a new stomach lining every 2 to 3 days. So when someone starts taking hemoheme and they say, oh, it tastes so bad, and then in a month or 2, they're saying, oh, it doesn't taste so bad. Because guess what? Those new taste buds came in and the corrupt taste bud is gone. So just remember, as you're taking it, your body's regenerating all these new things. And thus, that book that Nick had popped up on the screen, I'm not going to have him show it again. It says, if bodies are made to heal themselves, why am I still sick? And this is why bodies are made to heal, because of the regeneration. If we're getting a new heart every 20 years and a new liver we're regenerating a new liver every 5 months, why are people needing liver transplant and heart transplant? Because we need for the body to regenerate the cells. That's a perfect example right there. The body is not regenerating. It's not working the way it's supposed to. So hemoheme enables the body to do all these wonderful things that God created it to do for us. And Ms. Liz had brought up something when we were talking, so I actually pulled that up because I thought about discussing it, and then she brought it up while we were waiting for you all to come on. Come on, why is it not opening up? Ooh. Okay, it's not opening. All right, I'm just going to talk about it because I have it on my phone, because it's a conversation we were having right before the call started, since we're talking about our health. We're going to the doctor, and we have our immune system is our tonsils, our lymphatic vessels, our lymph nodes, our spleen, our bone marrow, and our appendix. And there are 2 that we allow the doctors to remove: our tonsils and our appendix. It's a part of our immune system. So when we go in and we have them remove our immune system, we're opening up ourselves to an onslaught of issues. Perfect example for myself, as I was telling her, I lived in New York for 20 years, and I always had flare-up with, they wanted me to remove my tonsils. I said, no, I'm not doing that. So my choice was, I have to cover up in the winter. So I wear a lot of turtlenecks and I wear a lot of scarf. Even now I'm here in Florida, I do that when it gets cold because I know what will happen. But no way am I allowing them to remove any part of my immune system. So we have to be vigilant when it comes to our health, because they're not telling us that it's important. They tell you these things are not important, but it is very much important to your immune system functioning properly. So I just wanted to talk about that. There are options. And then we are going to go to, what time is it? Oh, wow, time's moving. I wanted to go on fine sign because it's also how our diet is now. We eat a lot of cooked food. We're not doing the 80-20 where we're eating 80% raw and 20% cooked. We have flipped the scale and we're eating 20% raw, if that much, and 80% cooked. So if we're eating like that, we're not digesting properly. If you're not going to the bathroom after every meal, that alone is showing you that you have a digestive issue. And digestion is a part of good health. So we have a product here that really helps to keep our digestive system going. And it tastes great, guys. It tastes like pineapple. And this is the one product that we take after a meal. As you see here, it has 6 enzyme upgrade and 9 digestive enzyme. And it especially if you're a heavy meat eater, it is great because meat takes a long time to go through our colon. A long time. So have a fine enzyme after you eat, whether it's your steak or whatever meat you're eating, and watch the difference with your body. And as it shows here, it has some vitamins in there as well. So this is all about health. It's a new year. Everyone is always saying, I'm going to take charge of my health. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to do this. Incorporate this as well for your health. And then I will go to our wonderful probiotics. Because as we know, a lot of us, if we have ever taken any type of antibiotics for however long, we already know that our system is compromised, because your immune system, anything that says anti is against your immune system, antihistamine, antibiotics, whatever it is. So as we're taking these anti products, we're killing our immune system. We're killing our bacteria in our gut. And we have a product here that is excellent. And what I like about our probiotics is it comes with prebiotics as well. And the price, look at the cost of it. Let's go. $36 for 60 packets. And if you're taking an over-the-counter probiotics that does not have prebiotics in there, it's never going to work, because you have to have the prebiotics for the probiotics to work. And it has all these right here, all the different biotics in there that the body needs. It makes a huge difference. As it shows 3 types of prebiotics here. So it will do the job. You will see a difference as you take that hemoheme, the fine enzyme, the probiotics. If you're having problems going to the bathroom, you're going to see a difference. Of course, along with your water. Water, water, water. Water your health and watch it grow. So I'm going to stop here. It's 7:47. And and it's made with blueberries. It tastes like blueberry. It tastes great. No one can complain here that they do not like the taste. So I'm going to stop here for questions, or if anyone has any testimony they want to share. I think I covered everything that I wanted to cover on the product. So Nick, is there any question or comments? Is he not?
Good evening.
Hi.
Yeah. Um,
Muted.
we want to thank you so much, Novelette. So we want to know if anyone have any
Yeah, questions
questions.
or any testimonials that they probably want to share.
Mm-hmm. Testimonies are always great.
Recording in progress.
But I like something you said, Novelette,
Mm-hmm.
that was very powerful. And I didn't realize it, and I know maybe some other people don't realize it, but I did a little research on the appendix, and it supports your body. It's a big support to the body, to your immune system. And if your appendix is inflamed or have any type of issues and stuff going on, your health is going to be really kind of like damaged
Mm-hmm.
in a sense. But what I really find out, your stomach digesting your food. Now, it's funny, I know we don't have the time, but it's funny how the pancreas and the appendix and all that connect up.
Mm-hmm.
And how, if the inside of our bodies, like you say, the hemohim is very important. If we don't take that hemohim to keep our blood detoxed and the probiotics to keep our gut clean and stuff, there's no way that we can, escape diseases and all these different issues. I don't care what's going on, you're gonna be contracted to these diseases that's going on right now.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you bringing that up. That was so powerful, and we need to really, and even as myself, I kind of scaled back on my hemohim until I heard you tonight. I'm like, okay, another box is on the way because it's so important that, I mean, that blood in that gut is the life of your body.
Mm-hmm.
And I appreciate you bringing that out, and because that all the information you presented tonight is really, really, I benefited from it.
Thank
The
you.
knowledge you have poured out on us.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Mhm.
Yes, and we really need to really horn in on our health. Our health is all we got.
Hey guys, I don't mean to interrupt Lola, but guys, if you guys have a lot of noise in your background, please step away from the noisy area and unmute yourself. Please don't unmute yourself and stay in the noisy area, because if you do, you're interrupting the person that's asking a question or making a comment. So please, if you have any noise in your background, I appreciate it if you just raise your hand, and once I call on you, you can go ahead on unmute. All right. So before I called on Miss Tammy, let me call on Miss Johnson, because she had raised her hand or unmuted earlier, but I had to mute her because her noise was in the background. So Miss Johnson, if you want to try again and unmute and step away from the noise, you can go ahead and unmute at this time. Okay, I guess she doesn't have questions anymore. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and ask Tammy if she wants to go ahead and unmute now. I saw her on mute earlier. Tammy, are you still here?
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay.
What is great for high blood pressure to keep that blood pressure going so you don't get on that medication?
The first thing I'm gonna say, lots and lots of water. How much water do you drink right now?
I drink, oh my God, I drink water all day, all night.
Yeah, but how much based on your body weight? Are you doing half your body weight in ounces per day?
I am. I have
And
a cup that's 20 ounces and I fill it up all day long.
and what type of water is it that you're drinking?
Alkaline.
Do you buy it at the store?
Yep.
Do you know um the alkaline water at the store is not truly alkaline water. Which brand do you buy? If you read the package itself, it tells you a lot of them is alkaline with baking soda.
Oh, it don't have baking soda in it.
What does it
I
say?
do essentials. If I don't do essentials, I do 9.5.
Essential is baking soda. It tells you on there.
Yeah, I
But
use different kinds.
yeah, try
Well,
spring
what's the
water.
best kind? Spring water?
Try spring water.
Yeah, but
Guys,
how do we know that that's from the springs? That might not be
that's
no
the
good
thing.
either.
That's the thing. The thing is, let me explain a little. Maria knows. I started in this side of health with water. I market an alkaline water system. Now, when alkalinity came to the United States, it's a Japanese technology. No one in the US knew about it. And just like anything else, once they see that there's money to be made, everyone gets on board. Now, almost everyone is selling alkaline water. Remember, most things that are sold in the store is about money. It's not about your health. So we have to be vigilant in what we're buying because some of the waters that's on the market, people are getting sick from. So read the labels carefully, look at what they tell you is in the water and do the research because Essentia does say that it is baking soda. It says it does not use the word baking soda on there, but it is baking soda if you really do read it. So if someone is not investing in an alkaline water system, a true alkaline water system, it's best to get spring water or even better, put in water purification system in your home that's truly purifying your water and drink your tap water, clean your tap water up because right now an article just came out that shows that the bottled water comes in plastic. They are finding particles in every bottled water on the market now. So we're spending good money buying bottled water that now has plastic particles floating around in them. It's better to invest in a good water system that's truly removing the contaminants. You're already paying for the water that's coming into your home, and then you're going and you're buying bottled water. That's my take on that right there. And I'm going to leave it right there. It says that for each liter of water that you drink, average number of plastic particles for every 325 particles of plastic we're drinking. So, we have to invest in our health, just like with the hemoheme, we really have to be vigilant because it's about them making the money. They do not care about our health. But now for you on your high blood pressure, I would say try the hemoheme. I've had a lot of people that use hemoheme and are you on hemoheme as well? Tammy? Well, if she's there, hemoheme helps with high blood pressure. I've had a few individuals that have had tremendous results with that as
I'm
well.
sorry, I was listening to you. I got to get some more hemohem. I ran out. I got to get some more.
How long have you been on hemoheme?
Oh, wow. For like 6 years.
Oh, wow. Okay, so the
But
next
not consistent. So when I get it again, I'll probably take 3 a day.
Okay, and what type of salt do you use?
I stopped using salt now. I used to use Himalayan salt, but I stopped using it completely now.
Okay. Well, the body needs salt, it's just the right salt. The Mind Himalayan
I was
salt,
using Himalayan, the pink one.
yeah, get the one that's Mind, not the one that's processed.
Get the
Because
one that's what?
Mind, you know, they have the miners go in and harvest it.
Oh,
So
where do you buy that from?
naturally, yeah, they sell it as, so you just have to make sure you read the label that it's Mind.
Oh,
Mhm. Yeah. I don't know.
thank you.
You're welcome. Go ahead, Maria. She might have something to say.
Yeah. Maria, go ahead on mute.
Hello.
Hey, go ahead.
Hello, Miss Novelette. How are you this afternoon or this evening, really?
Hi, I'm doing great.
Good. I have a question about the Him. I'm
Mhm.
on him and I've been taking it now for 10 months, and I know it has made a big difference in my body. I had a lot of inflammation, pains, and everything else with upper respiratory problems. And usually I have sinus attacks year round. But
Mhm.
since I started taking the Him, winter has come in, but spring, summer has gone, winter here, and I haven't had a sinus flare up since taking the Him. So I
Wonderful.
know it work in regulating the body and setting things in order. But my question also is, if someone cannot afford the Him and they have issues with their body with pains and inflammation, could the noni juice take the place of the Him until they can get situated to take the Him?
Well, the noni juice is supposed to help with that as well. But you know what's also good that we don't talk about much is the multivitamin that we have on the ATG mall is very good as well.
The multivitamin.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's in the ATG mall.
Okay. And also with the water, you were talking about the water and the differences in the water.
Mhm.
I thought I was doing right when I was buying purified water until I heard you say they don't have any mineral in it.
Yeah.
And so, what about well water?
Well, water can be good. Are you in Florida? Where are you located?
I'm located in South Carolina, but I'm on a well system.
Do you have a have you ever had it tested?
No, but I have a what you call a whole house filter system connected.
Mhm. Well, it can be good. It's just like for us here in Florida, you know, you meet a lot of people that say, I'm on well water and it's great, but we have to just be mindful of what's in our area. Like Florida is a farming state. We have a lot of animals here and all that run off into the water. So I
Okay.
always recommend that someone actually test the water just to make sure there's nothing in there that's caused, you know, that can be an adverse. It's not like things were way back in time where we weren't so overly populated, where the water was safe.
Right.
Yeah, we also have to remember that, you know, people are spraying their lawn with Roundup and all those things go back into
To the system. Okay.
yeah.
All right.
So yeah, it's good to test your well every now and then, every couple of years, just to make sure.
Okay. I will look into that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I appreciate you
Yeah.
taking the time to answer my questions.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome. Okay, Maria. You.
Yes, hello, good evening. No, that's a fantastic, very
Yes.
good presentation. I am especially thrilled to hear all of that good news about how we can really market this toothpaste, our toothpaste, and all of those different things that she talked about. That if our gums are not healthy, if our teeth are not healthy, that, that is amazing, because I had no idea that it had such an impact on bad gums, bad teeth, that it would have such an impact on so many organs and systems of the body. So this is a great marketing tool that she's just given us. I know a quick testimony. My granddaughter, she's 8 years old, and now, I have the Atomy toothpaste. I've had it for several years, but my son-in-law just didn't want to let her use it because he said, well, I don't want anything from a country. I don't know anything about that country, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, so she finally started using it, and her little teeth are sparkling white. Now, before they were kind of dull colored, but now she came to show me how white her teeth are. So that's a great plus. And the same thing with her mom. They both started using it at the same time, and now their teeth are just absolutely beautiful. But I love what you said about how our gum disease and how we can prevent it by using our Atomy toothpaste. And also what you said about water. I heard you say, you can't just take your Atomy supplement and just take a sip of water. You gotta drink the water. So that, is really, really beneficial. And another thing about the HemoHim right now, what you said about the HemoHim and how it flushes out your colon. And a lot of us still have a lot in our bodies from the holidays. Most of us had sugars and all kinds of stuff. Some people had a lot of alcohol. I don't know. But we really do need to flush and detox, with the HemoHim. So I really, really have enjoyed you on tonight, and I hope you'll be coming back. Got to get you back on to my Friday nights as well to talk about some of the other products that we have. But this has been really awesome and very, very informative. And we really do have a money maker in our toothpaste. So I just wanted to say that.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Dara.
You're welcome.
And you touched on all the wonderful Thanksgiving and Christmas meal, and folks are saying, oh, I got to get rid of this 5 pounds or 10 pounds that I gained. Guess what? Water also helps with weight loss, because as you flush, we have excess body fat, because if our bodies were storing the acid in our organs, we'd already be dead. So the acid is stored in that body fat that we are building up. The more body fat we have is the more acid there is. So as you drink the water and it flushes out the acid, that body fat melts away. So a lot of people have lost weight from just drinking a lot of water as well. So just remember, guys, you don't have to just do straight up water. You can do coconut water, a lot of watermelon, cantaloupes, honeydew, anything that's 90-something% water, that also counts. So, and go out there and walk and move that colon, because that colon is detrimental. I'm from the Caribbean, and it's a normal thing for us to, as we call it back then, cleaning out the body. Here, they call it detoxification. In the Caribbean, in other countries, Asia and places like that, they do that. When I had my daughter and she was griping, I didn't know what to give her here. If I was in Jamaica, I would know what to give her. And I went to the Asian store, and the lady said, how's the baby? And I said, oh, she's griping. She said, come on, sweetie, let me show you what we do. Do you know, the moment that baby comes home from the hospital in Asia, they clean them out. Newborn babies. That's unheard of here in this country. So she showed me what to do, and I did it for her, and it cleaned all that green stuff out of her in no time. Griping was over. She didn't have to suffer for months like baby. So, detoxification starts very early in other places. It's just not the norm here. So I know at the end of every summer, it was going to happen before I went back to school. We're getting the worm medicine, and then they give you that all the time on a regular basis. So that's why, you'll see people from the Caribbean and Asia and stuff. You don't see a lot of overweight or major health issues, because that is a staple part of what we do all the time. So we have a product here that's not going to cut the stomach like what we were taking, you just take it and it just moves the colon on a regular basis. It's moving all the trash out and cleaning up the body. So that's why Hemoheme is what got me on board with this company, and the toothpaste. When I saw it, it was a no-brainer for me. And then, of course, all the other wonderful products that I would love to talk about another time. What about boiled water? Well, the company recommends that you actually take warm water when you're taking Hemoheme. That's what I was told when I called them, because it helps to, when you warm tap or bottled water, it reduces the size of the molecules, and our cells have small openings, so the product will get in a lot quicker. Like true alkaline water comes already as a small molecule. But if you notice, if you're gonna make tea, you have to warm the water to make tea. When you warm it, it reduces the size of the molecule. So that's why they recommend. And he said you take it like that until your hands start to feel warm. That's how you know your immune system is fully absorbed with Hemoheme. So yeah, someone asked that question about boiled water. So you can warm your water. So is there any other question before we go?
Novelette, this is Tammy one more time.
Hi.
I think I heard you a couple of weeks ago. Weren't you talking about the shampoo and the conditioner for your hair? Was it you that gave that testimony? Oh my
Yes.
God, your hair is gorgeous. I'm wondering if that was her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta do hair classes next time. Or maybe incorporate it in what we're talking about, because some of my people be missing it.
Oh, okay.
Novelette.
Mm-hmm.
Before we go, can you, after everybody dismissed, can you and Nick stay on for 2 minutes?
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
Excuse me, guys. I'm still coughing a lot, so yeah. So yeah, guys. So do we have any other questions before we call
Oh,
it?
I see one here. What do we have beside Hemoheme for kidney? Why, Rose, why did you say aside from Hemoheme? Lots of water as well for the kidneys, because the kidney needs water.
To flush out.
Yeah. Is she still here? I'm curious why she said aside from Hemoheme.
Let's see. Hold on a second.
I'm not sure if is there a product, Maria, on the ATG Mall for kidneys? I can't remember.
She stepped away.
She's here. I see her.
She stepped away from the computer. She just stayed on, but I'm not sure she stepped away.
Okay. Okay. I'm reading the message.
All right, Ms. Johnson, do you have another question or mute by accident?
Just one more question, Ms. Novelette. Can this actually be downloaded for further usage for reference?
Say that again.
Can your presentation for tonight be downloaded for future refs?
Oh,
yes.
Nick.
Yes, it would be sent to YouTube. I will send out the links later tonight once I upload it. So just keep your eye out on your WhatsApp and Telegram. It will be there.
Okay, thank you.
Novelette.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything in the ATG Mall for kidneys, but we do have a renal insufficiency protocol. The Hong Sam Dan and the pomegranate, omega-3. Of course, Hemoheme first.
Exactly.
Hemoheme, but the Hong Sam Dan and I would say the pomegranate.
Right. And that's why I was asking her why she said aside from the Hemoheme, because with kidney, with anything, you have to clean first. And if they're having any type of kidney issues because the kidney's overloaded with toxins, so you have to remove the toxicity for it to start functioning again. I mean, there have been issues with people that's been on dialysis that actually came off dialysis with hemoheme. And remember, it's because of the cleansing process. It's removing the contaminants. It's remove the contaminants so the body can take over and heal itself.
Yes, and our rhodiola milk thistle as well, because the kidneys and the liver, you know, that
Go hand in hand, yeah.
Yeah, it's got to filter everything out through the liver.
Oh, Rose raised her hand, Nick.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, so
unmute yourself, Miss
yep.
Rose.
Unmute yourself. Oh, I can unmute you. Oh, where did he go?
Oh, go
Hello?
ahead.
Okay, this
yeah,
is
we can hear
Rose.
you.
Okay, I guess I asked the question wrong, so I apologize for that. But I know hemohim, but I just heard about the milk thistle and what was the other one?
The Hong Sam Dan.
Which is the ginseng.
Yeah. And the pomegranate beauty.
But you want the pure ginseng, not the stick. You want that pure ginseng to deal with that. And guys, you can make a tea with that ginseng, you know. When you just have that ginseng with a cup of hot water and you put a little honey in there, or I'm Jamaican, I like my brown sugar. I'm not giving up my brown sugar. Add a little of that to it and you drink that ginseng, you'll be amazed. You feel the clarity, you feel the difference in and it gives you a lot of energy too.
He's talking about.
Can you show us the product?
Sure.
The first one, yeah.
This one.
Yes.
Yeah. This one.
Yes. The granules, yes.
Yeah. This one. All right.
Yeah.
And of course we have the hemohim, which is it's by itself, which is this one. I'm just going to tell you which ones. So this one, and of course, and then the last one she said was the pomegranate beauty, which is this one. And guys, they just did an update to the website, so now you don't even have to log in to get the member price.
Oh, wonderful. So yeah.
So, and that's the last one she's talking about. They're all the products that she just said about, it's all on our US Mall. Okay.
And as you see, she's asking about liver disease, which I mentioned at the beginning. Guys, we really, really, truly have to step up our water intake, and we have to get our kids to start drinking water at an early stage. I'm going to say this is strategically set up. When I had my daughter, she's 24, I asked for water in the hospital and they were adamant about me not giving her water because she gets enough from the breast milk and the formula. Now, my sister had my nephew 8 years prior to that. They sent her home with a case of water. So what happened between the time when my sister had her son and 8 years later when I had my daughter? Now they're telling mothers not to give the baby water. If a child starts off not drinking water, they're more than likely are not going to be water drinkers. And now we see this perfect storm of little kids having a lot of, oh my goodness.
Obesity, constipation.
Yes.
I'll help you out. They drink a lot of juice and sodas.
Yes, they have diabetes. Little kids are having diabetes. Babies are having urinary tract infection. All these things that are unheard of because they knew what they were doing at the time. Because I'm telling you, when I insisted on her bringing me water, she was so upset. She brought it in, slammed it on the counter and said she's going to put it in my file that I'm giving my child water. And I said, go ahead and do that because she's going to drink water. So now you see all these kids, they drink everything but water. And the parents are wondering why they have all these health issues. They have skin rash, they're breaking out everywhere. I mean, you name it, these kids have it. And guess what? Dehydration also leads to cavity and gum disease, because that dry mouth, if your mouth is constantly dry, you're going to have a lot of cavity. And you're going to have gum disease. So it's a perfect storm that we're dealing with now. So it's all about education. You've got to get your grandbabies, get those kids drinking water, because it's really bad. It's going to be even worse 10 years or 20 years from now. All these kids, these babies being born not drinking water. So anyway, Maria knows when it comes to water, I'm very passionate about it.
And she's also very passionate about diet too. She really is, because, you know, we can take all these supplements, but if you're eating all kinds of stuff, junk, you know, you're just defeating your purpose.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, thank you for that. And also watch the food. Another thing also, you have to read the labels of everything you're buying now. Everything is loaded with sugar. Everything is loaded with sugar. Even pasta, even milk. You'd be shocked. We have to read the label, because sugar turns to acid in the body. The body cannot utilize all that sugar, so we become acidic, and then we're open up to cancer and all these onslaught of health issues. So anyway, that's it.
Yep. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this call up. It's 20 after.
Wait. Before you guys go, right? I know that they said that coffee is very acidic to the body, right?
Yes.
Can you tell me the benefits of our coffee? Because isn't coffee acidic, and our coffee is too, if you drink a lot of it? Because I have a coffee drink. I know of a coffee drinker, but she's not drinking a Tomy coffee, and she drinks coffee.
Coffee is coffee. It dehydrates the body. For every cup of coffee you drink, you're going to be going to the water. It's going to rob your body. Now, our coffee is still acidic.
Mm-hmm.
It still has acid in there, and we need to know that. It might not be as acidic, but coffee is coffee. Mm-hmm. 1 cup a day is not so bad, but if you're drinking 4, 5, 6 cups of coffee a day, then you also have to ask yourself, why do I need this much coffee? Because if you're relying on the coffee for your energy, it's already telling you have a health issue right there, because your food is supposed to be your energy, which means whatever food you're eating is not doing your body good. You're not getting the energy from your food. Mm-hmm. So then you have to start looking at the diet. Why do I need this? They said America runs on coffee. And it's because people are not getting energy from the food they are eating. And we're energy people. We need that energy to keep going. So if you're just having 1 cup of coffee a day or 2, it's okay. But if you need 3 and 4 and 5 to keep you going, there's a major health issue right there, because you're chronically dehydrating your body. So our coffee is still coffee.
And
thanks for that information.
You need to make sure you drink water. How much water should you drink for a cup of coffee, Novelette?
They said for each, actually, they said for each cup of coffee you drink, you need at least 3 cups of water. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
It's a good thing I only drink 1 cup.
You still need to drink 3 cups, Nick.
No, only 1 cup.
3 cups of water. You still need to drink those 3 cups of water.
And if you're a soda drink,
if I drink more than 1 cup, I'm gonna bounce off the ceiling. I don't want to.
And guys, let me say one last thing, guys. If you're a soda drinker, please stop. Please. That's one of the biggest contribution to diabetes in this country. And it's killing your body. It's killing your liver and your kidney and all of that stuff. Actually, you know, they said if soda was supposed to come up for approval now, it wouldn't be approved, because it's that deadly to the body.
Wow.
And people are giving it to their little kids. You see it in the hospitals, you see it in the school, you see it everywhere you go. You're killing yourself.
Especially the
So
diet
acute.
soda. That diet soda Novelette.
Diet soda is worse than regular soda.
Yes.
You're better off drinking the regular soda. Any type of substitute for whatever it is, it's worse. Just do the regular and be done. But just everything in moderation, but it's better to have no, okay, when I do my water presentation, my water neutralizes almost everything except Gatorade and soda. There's no neutralizing that. You could pour forever. It's not neutralizing the acid in the soda or the Gatorade. And they promote Gatorade as well. And we're giving babies, what's the other one for the baby?
Pedialyte.
Pedialyte. That's also from the Gatorade company. It's just as bad. So, you know, we're killing ourselves with these things. So it's a new year, change that diet and be healthier. And that's a wrap.
That's a wrap. All right, guys, it's a wrap. We're going to go ahead and call it a night for tonight. We'll see you guys again next Saturday, same time. All right.
Oh, Miss Lola wants us to stay on. Okay.
Yeah.
Bye,
right.
everyone.
So bye, everyone. We'll see you guys next week.
You see my message I sent you.
Oh, that's why I was laughing.
Okay. Thank you. Good night, everyone.